Hey everybody, it's Kara. Guess who I have back on the channel? Ed is with me. Hi, Ed.
Hey, Kara, I'm so excited to be with you today on this very special day.
Yes, we've got so much going on. So I know that some of our folks had a little inkling of this before now, but for other people, maybe you know or don't know, we've been writing a book since the summer, and it's
Yeah.
been a book that I've called Combination Chicken Soup for the Soul, kind of storytelling with self-reflection. Ed, what would you
Yeah.
add to our description of this book we're doing right now?
Oh, it's my long-awaited baby, the book that I wish I would have had when I started on this journey to be a financial therapist, and I had no idea what that even meant.
Yes, beautifully said. So this is not a nuts and bolts book, just for people who watch this or come across it later. This is not a nuts and bolts book, how to become a financial therapist, but the title actually is Becoming a Financial Therapist. And we're talking becoming from that like self of therapist workplace, the reflective, intuitive, deeper workplace. This is not nuts and bolts. This is really much more heart led. Would you say that's true, Ed?
Yeah, it's all stories. It's about who we were before we became financial therapists, what drew us into financial therapy, the joys and challenges of becoming a financial therapist, and how we kind of come out the other side. So kind of a classic hero's journey is the approach that we took with telling each person's story.
That's right. So there are 20 interviews in this book. We're about to reveal the cover for people who haven't seen it yet. Only our beta readers and have seen this actually, so that's pretty exciting because not even the interviewed people have seen this cover yet.
Nope.
But all of this is going to kick off what we hope to have as a virtual book launch or a virtual book party on December 8th. So I'll put some information below this video for folks who land on it later. But yeah, 20 interviews of like what we call maybe the first generation of financial therapists, or like the first round or iteration of amazing folks. And frankly, this was such a fun project to interview all of them and hear their stories. Ed, this was your idea. This is your baby, and I feel blessed to have been part of it. So excited to
Well,
see what people think.
I'm so grateful to have co-authored this with you. Your positivity and your energy and your experience writing books has definitely helped keep it moving along at a much faster pace than if I was left to my own devices.
Happy to help in this way. We definitely want to get it out in the world and see what people think. So I think now is time for a big reveal. Now that you're all like, okay, cool, we know the title, we know what it's about, but like, let's see it, let's see the cover. So Ed and I are in two different states, which is why we're doing this video also for fun. It's like, hey, how do we actually take a look at this together when we're in different places? So we each have an envelope here. Ed and I both have one. Woo, we're going to open this and just like get some reactions and have that all on video for you all. So, Ed, are you ready?
One, two, three, go.
Open it.
Ah!
Okay, throw the paper. All
Oh,
right. Did we show it to the screen?
one, two, three.
Da-da-da!
Ah!
Of course, mine's probably be backwards or yours will be backwards. Who knows? Recordings do all sorts of things. But this is the book. This is
Yay!
it. Of course, it has the silly gray bar across it because it's a proof. This is for us to make sure it looks good for you all before we actually launch it. But this is a book that has been in Ed's mind for a long time. And again, was such a beautiful project. I call it a project because it was in essence, talking to 20 people and getting their stories. So the journalist part of me loved that. I'm like, why wouldn't I want to know how people got here? So Ed's doing a nice little glance through of the book. Ed, tell people about how the chapters are organized if you're willing. What stands out
Yeah.
to you?
Well, I think the thing that we came up together in this writing process is becoming is the central theme written between it all. And one of the ideas that you had was becoming and then some adjective, some descriptive word. And it became very clear through each interview, each person had a unique adjective that really described their journey. And I think what we found once we got it all pulled together is like there's not one becoming a financial therapist story. There's many different becoming a financial therapist stories, and there's different essence because we're each trying to do the same thing, and yet we're such unique individuals that the way we go about it, the way we present it is different. And this book really honors that it's okay to be different, even though we're all saying we're practicing the same thing, a similar thing, financial therapy. So I think
Right.
that's really well represented in this book.
Yes, definitely. So just when we look at the cover, we've got kind of like this beautiful like mountain scene, winding road less traveled, if you will, which is something our beta readers gave some feedback on as they got to see it. But yeah, 20 interviews, reflection questions at the back of each chapter. So this is something Ed and I both felt very strongly about is like not only is it inspiring stories of people who are in the field doing the work, there's some reflection of like, what do you resonate with in their story? How can this help you continue to grow as a financial therapist? So this book is for all sorts of people. Ed, would you call out some of the folks that might actually want to take a look at this or check this out?
I know my kids are probably going to be so excited to read this. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. Not my kids. Therapists, financial planners, maybe accountants, coaches. Those were really the people we had in mind, or professionals that are already interacting with people around their money or around relational distress, but they're trying to figure out how do we bring these things together? Kind of, am I a financial therapist? Am I not a financial therapist? What makes me a financial therapist? So I think if you've heard this word combination and you're trying to figure out, do I fit? Do I belong? This book will be a great way to become reflective and say, maybe I fit more than I realized because what we have in this book are both therapists and financial planners, and we try to be pretty balanced in finding people from both fields, but we also have some professors, some academics in here. So if you're coming from that perspective, also you'll see their stories. So those are the big three that you will see in here. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And so we also hope that the next generation of financial therapists will pick this up. Students, folks who are in the programs right now, the certificates, doing the certification, whatever that looks like. We also have a couple exercises at the back of the book. I think there are four of them for you all
yeah,
to continue that deeper work. And that's fun. And then, of course, we have all of the reflection questions in the back as well. And then we have a QR code for some other resources. So we try to put as much as we could in here and recognize that we don't want it to be huge, right? We don't want it to be so thick that you're like, I don't want to read this.
yeah,
So the stories are compelling. The beta readers love them. This
yeah.
is a several hour read and that's it. So it's not something that's going to take you months to get through, which I think was also very intentional of how we captured those stories. What else, Ed?
Well, I think you bring that great point up is it can either be read in one sitting in a few hours, or you can read it reflectively one entry at a time over 20 days or just every other day. Because each entry is only 2 to 3 pages, so it's very short, but it's deep and it's rich. So yeah, this is definitely a great way to go.
I agree. We've got some of the well-named financial therapists who have contributed quotes on the back of the book. Our beta readers, who are people in the field, also have quotes here in the book. So it really just
Yeah,
feels like an opportunity to come together as a community. So we can't wait for you all to take a look at this, get a sense of what it's about. Can't wait to hear what you think. Because, of course, as authors, Ed and I, this is not our first rodeo. So
yeah,
reviews and feedback is very helpful to us as we work really hard on these. So hopefully you'll
yeah,
let us know what you think of this book.
yep.
Anything else, Ed?
5-star reviews on Amazon, greatly appreciate it.
And if not Amazon, Goodreads, right? Because we know some of you don't want to do Amazon. Totally get that. But let us know. Send us an email. Part of our contact information's in here as well. So let us know what you think. But yeah, this book will hopefully publish in the next couple days as we put out this video. So if nothing else, join us on December 8th. We're going to have our little book party online and we'll raffle off a couple of copies of this book as well as some of the resources inside. But Ed, thank you so much for doing this little video reveal. And everyone, we'll see you soon. High
Virtual
five.
Kara. Yay, thanks.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon.